I'm going to tell you something that every successful person has to do, including you. Believe it or not, every successful person in this world has jumped.
You remember when I used to get on the commercial planes and on my way back to coach, I would sit down in first class because my soul was first class. My body just happened to be coach until we all transitioned.
People, if they were exposed, see, exposure is different.
Yes.
Exposures, you have to experience it. Once you've been exposed, like once you go sit in first class, it's hard to walk past them seats. It really is. But if you don't never sit in one of them chairs, you don't really know. You just go on in the back because it's cheaper. But when you find out, that's why they closed that curtain, because they can't let you see what they doing up there, because you're going to trip. If you back there going, why did he get a whole can of Coke?
You cannot just exist in this life. You have got to try to live. If you are waking up thinking that there's got to be more to your life than it is, man, believe that it is. Believe in your heart of hearts that it is. But to get to that life, you're going to have to jump.
So when I sit down in first class, my soul say, yep, this it. This it right here. This it right here, boy. This it right here. Where you going? Don't move.
When you see people in life, when you're standing on the cliff of life and you see people soaring by, when you see people soaring, going to exotic places, you hear about them doing wonderful things. Maybe you look up the street and your neighbor just gets a car every year, every 2 years. You know, how is he doing that? Have you ever thought, maybe this person right here has identified their gift and is living in their gift? Because your Bible says, your Bible says your gift will make room for you.
And I'm going to do stuff because I've been in this simulator that doesn't qualify me to be where I'm supposed to be long before I get there. That's how the devil couldn't kill me, because I meditated and been on this soul simulator long before the attack came.
His promises is true, because listen to me. You cannot name one single thing God has not gotten you through. Name it. And if he ain't got you through it, he currently pulling you through it right now.
I always knew that I walked in divine health, that God had literally created the issues of life, and Zoe, life of God, flowed in my body.
You got to take that gift that's packed away on your back. You got to jump off that cliff and pull that cord. That gift opens up and provides the soil. If you don't ever use it, you're going to just go to work. And if you're getting up going to work on a job every day that you hate going to, that ain't living, man. You just existed. At one point in time, you ought to see what living's like. But the only way to see what living like, you got to jump.
And so long before I started flying first class, I was flying first class. So the man came, he went in his pocket, he said, I believe you had the wrong seat. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I go in my pocket. No, I got a coach ticket. Already know I got a coach ticket. I go in my pocket, like, let me check. I look, I said, oh yeah, this is your seat. Pardon me, go ahead. At that particular time, the satisfaction of the requirement of my soul has been met.
But when you live in the hood, they don't understand how restrictive the hood is. It restricts your movement.
Your mind.
And once they got that, you know, man, if you would expose them to something else, the only reason I got out, I got exposed to something else. My mama used to buy travel magazines. My father used to get mad at my mother about buying travel. Why you buy these travel magazines for this boy? She said, because we ain't got no money to take him nowhere. You know what I mean? So I would travel host magazines. I done been to so many places because as a little kid, I just wanted to go somewhere. I just wanted out the hood.
Now, on the way in coach, my soul is saying, where are you going?
See, your God has a wonderful life for you. Your Bible says that he comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly. If I were you, I would jump. Because that's the only way to get to that abundant life. You got to jump, man. You got to take a chance.
My soul has partaken of another dimension. I'm going to shout, this will get you out of fornication. In your soul, it's your soul that limits you and participating in stuff that's contrary to what God told you to be in, because your soul has not reached the virtuous woman yet. And you let him tap that app before he pays for it.